Right now, somewhere in America, someone just got denied for an apartment. Not because they don't have the money. Not because they lied on the application. Because of a 3-digit number they've never actually seen calculated, a number that decides whether they get a lower interest rate, a better job offer in some states, or a landlord's trust. And here's the part nobody tells you, that number can move faster than most people think. Not overnight. But in 30 days. Enough to change your life. This isn't about maxing out a credit card responsibly for 10 years. This is about the fast lane, the legal, documented ways people move their score up 40, 60, even 100 points in 1 month. And once you understand why it works, you'll realize the credit system isn't measuring how much money you have. It's measuring how predictable you are. In 2026, your credit score touches almost everything. Mortgage rates. Car loan APRs. Cell phone contracts. Even some employers still pull a modified version of it. A 100-point difference on your FICO score can mean tens of thousands of dollars over the life of a loan. Not hundreds. Tens of thousands. And yet most Americans have never read the formula that decides this number. They just watch it move, and panic. Here's the machine underneath it. FICO, the model used in about 90% of lending decisions, builds your score from 5 ingredients. Payment history, 35%. Amounts owed, 30%. Length of credit history, 15%. New credit, 10%. Credit mix, 10%. Notice something? 65% of your score comes from just 2 factors, whether you pay on time, and how much of your available credit you're actually using. That second one is the lever almost nobody pulls correctly. It's called your credit utilization ratio, and it updates monthly, which means it's the fastest moving part of the entire system. Here's the uncomfortable math. Say you have a credit card with a $5,000 limit, and you're carrying a $2,500 balance. That's 50% utilization. To a lender, that doesn't look like responsible spender. It looks like someone one paycheck away from trouble, even if you pay it off in full every month. The trick is timing. Card issuers report your balance to the bureaus on your statement closing date, not your due date. Most people pay their bill on time and assume that's enough. But if you pay it down before the statement closes, the bureau sees a near zero balance, even though you used the card heavily all month. Same spending. Different reported number. That single timing shift can move utilization from 50% to under 10% in one billing cycle, and utilization changes hit your score almost immediately, unlike payment history, which takes years to build. Then there's the request for a credit limit increase, not more debt, just a bigger denominator. Ask for one, get approved, and your utilization ratio drops without you spending a single extra dollar. Some issuers do this with a soft pull that doesn't even dent your score. And the one people forget, disputing errors. Roughly 1 in 5 Americans has an error on at least one credit report, according to FTC-cited studies. A wrongly reported late payment, a collections account that isn't yours, an outdated balance. Dispute it, get it corrected, and you're not gaming the system, you're fixing a mistake the system made about you. That alone has moved scores by 50+ points for people who checked. Now here's where the credit repair industry loves to lie to you. Ads promise you can erase bankruptcies or wipe out legitimate debt in 30 days. You can't. Accurate negative information, a real late payment, a real default, is allowed to sit on your report for up to 7 years. No trick removes that. What actually moves in 30 days is utilization, errors, and limit increases. That's it. Everything else, new accounts aging, hard inquiries fading, payment history lengthening, takes months or years, not weeks. The fast wins are real. But they're narrow. And once you've pulled all 3 levers, the number stops moving until you put in the slow, unglamorous work, paying on time, every time, for years. Step back, and the bigger picture gets uncomfortable. Your credit score isn't really measuring your wealth. A billionaire with no loans and no credit history can have a mediocre score. A person earning $40,000 a year who pays every bill on time can outscore them. The system rewards controlled, visible debt behavior, not financial health. It's a trust score built on debt, in a country where carrying debt is treated as the default state of being an adult. Which means the fastest way to win the game is to play it exactly the way it was designed to be played, not to escape it. So the real question isn't how to raise your score in 30 days. It's this: if the number that shapes your interest rates, your housing, your financial reputation, is built almost entirely on how you handle debt, what does it actually say about a system where staying debt-free can quietly work against you?